All these carrots are divine. You get a dozen or a dime. It's magic. Shout out to the OG Bugs Bunny. Shout out to Gully TV for bringing that back. I just wanted to see how I felt to say it, that's all. What's up, sports fans? As Everything King would say, Lions fans. What's up, man? Hi, Packers fans. Y'all still need some more Kleenex? Y'all still crying? But I ain't here to talk about you bitches. I'm here to talk about why is everybody in an uproar, everybody in their panties, as far as Dan Gamble. Now, it's been 50-50, I ain't gonna lie. Some people been with it. Some people like, this is not the way to coach. You can't go for it all the time. He had no reason to do that Thursday night. Well, I just asked you a simple question. Did it work? And y'all can keep going back to the NFC Championship game all y'all want. Y'all can keep bringing that shit up, and the Cowboys game. Because the reality is, if he felt any certain way, he wouldn't be doing it. This is just who he is, y'all. Even the 3-13-1 season, Dan Gamble always coached like this. It's not just he's foolishly gambling. He believes in his team. When they had Jared Goff at the podium last year, at the NFC, after we lost the NFC Championship game, they're like, do you think you overdid it on the 4th downs or whatever? What Jared Goff say? No. Got to execute. He said, I like the call. Got to execute. I agree. And speaking of which, I don't know why Josh Reynolds' name keep coming up with the Detroit Lions all of a fucking sudden. Look, first of all, for Josh Reynolds, I'm glad you made it through your gunshot injury. Sorry you got shot. I'm hoping you getting and feeling a lot better. Having said that, I don't want to see Josh Reynolds in the Lions uniform no more. I don't ever want to see him in the Lions uniform. I don't even want Kenneth Vildor on our team. But I guess I'm stuck with his trash ass. You know what I'm saying? We stuck with him. But nah, man. Hell nah. We good. We good. And Nick Wright, I don't know what's up with Nick, because not that long ago, Jared Goff, compared to the other superheroes, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, there's one more name in there too. But still, and you said Jared Goff was just a civilian. He was just a pedestrian. That's what you said. Now you talking about you think he going to win the MVP, even though we know you don't want him to. Nick getting it wrong as usual. It is what it is. And I saved the best for last. Rob Parker. Goat mouth ass Rob Parker fixed his mouth to say Dan Campbell is the worst coach and he worse than Brandon Staley. Let me repeat it. He said Dan Campbell is the worst. This is what Rob Goat mouth hot dog face Parker said. Dan Campbell is the worstest coach and he worse than Brandon Staley. There's no way in hell you can look at me with a straight face and tell me how's that so. How? Because, first of all, Dan Gamble was already better than Brandon Staley after his second year in Detroit, and that was with a 9-8 record. Yeah, and plus, Brandon Staley only completed 20% of his 4th down conversions. What are you talking about? How's he worse than Brandon Staley? You don't make no sense, bro. That's exactly why they kicked your bum ass off ESPN. I'm glad Stephen A. Smith has something to do with you getting kicked off. I am. I don't care what y'all say about Stephen A. Y'all can feel y'all won't, suck y'all teeth, get emotional. Like some people I know, a lot of y'all I know actually, a lot of y'all. I ain't gonna hold you up. And this ain't about bigging up Stephen A. I'm just saying. I'm just poo-pooing Rob Parker. I'm glad Stephen A. backdoored you and got you off ESPN. I didn't feel sorry for you or bad for you when he did that. I didn't. Period. And saying dumb shit like that, it's a wonder you ain't on there no more. Hell, for all I know, Chris Broussard probably got tired of your act. He decided to stay on FS1 with First Things First crew. If y'all don't know who Brandon Staley is, look up Brandon Staley, the last coach who coached the Chargers. Well, actually, I think the last coach that coached the Chargers. Look up Brandon Staley. and tell me how the fuck Rob Parker know what the fuck how is Dan Gamble worse than Brandon Staley? Even I forget the co-host name. His name Kevin something. He's a Lions fan, a LeBron Lakers guy, and all this other shit. I forget his name, but shout out to him. He even told him, like, yeah, but you can't just say certain shit without no base. He said, I can say what I want. Yeah, you can. I guess you can say what you want. Even when you ain't making no sense. Even when you hating. The fuck out of here. How the fuck is Dan Gamble worse than Brandon Staley? You sound like a fool, Rob Parker. It's like that trash-ass barbershop you got. Get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah. The bottom line, moral to the story is real simple. Y'all can say what the fuck y'all want. Dan Gamble don't give a four-letter F word what you clowns talking about or what y'all think. He don't. Period. And that is how the greats do it. They do what works for them. This is the identity. This is who we are. I didn't like it at first. I didn't. I hated it. Drove me fucking nuts. I ain't gonna hold you. Kind of like Mike Holmgren when he first got with Brett Favre. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like it at first. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just like we lived and died with the outcome of the NFC Championship game. Okay, and what you saying? Yeah, we should have kicked field goals. We should have. We definitely should have kicked a couple field goals. Same with the Dallas game. I get it. But y'all can keep bringing that up all you want. It's not changing anything. The only thing changing is we win the Super Bowl this year. And then what y'all gonna say? What, he was lucky? Right. We make every fourth down. We convert 90% of our fourth downs, but that's luck. Okay, got you. Y'all let me know in the comments, man. What y'all think about Dan Gamble? How y'all feel about Dan Gamble? And is Rob Parker, that's going to be unanimous already, though. Rob Parker said that Dan Gamble is worse than Brandon Staley. Just look it up, y'all. It's on the Odd Couple. That's the title of that's the caption of the video. Dan Campbell is the worst coach, is a terrible coach and worse than Brandon Staley. That's what he said. Even though Brandon Staley never even won 10 games in his tenure as a Chargers coach. So I don't even know how you fix your mush mouth to say some shit like that. Oh, Rob Parker, face like an overboiled hot dog, man. This your man, Bondo Ray Boy, man. I ain't about to let these clowns get my blood pressure up. Lions off till Sunday. We got the Bills. We talk about that. Good job, Matt Stafford. Yeah. But in any event, this your man, Mondo Ray Boy, courtesy of DVE Sports Works. Proud out.